So, hello everybody, my name is Alessandro Faragli. I'm a medical doctor. I just moved to Berlin. I mean, it's a pleasure to be here. What we've been doing with Stefan and the other teams is just like find something that fills a specific need in real life. So we are talking about now, I'll talk about 2 clinical cases from real life, nothing invented, like things that actually happen all the time. So this is Paul, just a random person, 27-year-old amateur football player. 1 month ago, he injured his knee during a football match. Since then, he can't walk properly. The other example is Mark, 45 years old, sitting all day in front of a computer and also not exercising as much. He has chronic low back pain since six months. Since 1 month, the pain prevents everyday activities. What have these patients in common? So they all need a doctor. So they go to visit a general practitioner, and the general practitioner says, you need a magnetic resonance imaging. So what the patient needs to do next? Needs to call and find a free slot for MRI, for a magnetic resonance, and then he calls and the first slot is in 5 months. I mean, and it becomes old by the time he's there. Let's quote from the beginning. And basically, the patient journey is like from the injury to the GP visit to the then examination needed, and then the patient journey tries to call all the different centers around him to find a free slot and to find the quickest date, because you want to have a diagnosis as soon as you can, and to have a treatment as soon as you can. So in this journey, our idea was to solve the problem here. So help the patient find a free slot in a quickest date in order to get results as fast as he can. So that's more or less our value proposition. So what happens nowadays is that you may average wait for 2-3 months. What we actually want is to find the diagnose now, so maximum in 5 days. And how we're going to do it, Stefan is going to explain.
So I'll just show you the solution approach we came up with. So let's say, that's not it. It's just a simple online platform where you as a doctor, as a MRI center can log on to, or as a patient. And how do I go to this? Yeah, it doesn't work. Is anybody Mac literate?
So you want to open them?
Yes, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Windows user, by the way. So anyways, this is our little platform, our landing page. So we have a guarantee of that you receive an MRI scan within 5 days. So if we first ask you, who are you? Are you a practitioner or a patient? If you're a practitioner, your job is to make your slots available. So the way it works, you go on the web platform, you type in your practice information, like who are you, where are you located, and then you go through a calendar form and you select the slots that are available, and then you just receive a confirmation when somebody, well, let me just take it in. So you click here, make your MRI center available, then you click on the available slots that are available during the next few weeks or days, and you have the option to select a few time slots, and you receive an email confirmation or a text message on your work phone if a patient is matched to one of your time slots. So this takes you to the last page, and if you're a patient now, you go as a patient, again, book an MRI appointment, put in all your personal details, and the moment you do that, okay, geht diese Scheiße wieder. Can I have my helper? Yeah. Now back to the presentation.
It's the magical intuitiveness of everything.
So anyway, so you log on and you say, okay, I need a MRI appointment as quick as possible. And the moment, and then the slots that have been made available by the practices, you just receive a SMS text. So for example, for tomorrow, there's an available slot at 4:30 at this location. Now, if you're in acute pain, you don't really care about traveling too far. So we have like, if you're in Berlin, you're willing to travel 10, 20, 50 kilometers as long as you get the MRI treatment and you get certainty that you know what's going on, and not tomorrow and not in 5 weeks. So you get that, and the way you confirm that is just, you send a yes, you reply by sending a text message with yes, and that way the practitioner gets a confirmation back that you have been booked for that appointment. So the three criteria for adoption are financial savings for the practices, human resource saving, and ease of implementation. So number one is the financial savings, which can be very huge, which also builds our business model. If you have 18 daily patients per MRI device on a normal day, and you have 2 of them cancelled for whatever reason, they don't show up, they just cannot come. So you have these 2 slots available, and a MRI session is around 300 to 600 euros. So you have a loss of approximately 600 to 1200 euros per day. If you extrapolate that on weeks, month basis, your MRI center is losing a lot of money. The human resource saving, you don't need any additional work. There's no additional work for the medical personnel. They just receive the text message or the email confirmation that a patient has been booked to that slot, and they sync it with the calendar or whatever calendar form they use. No extra training needed. And in terms of ease of implementation, again, no software needed, easy to set up, and it's pretty easy. In terms of competition,
yeah, we saw a little bit what is already in the market and like what is actually happening in Berlin or in Germany, and we saw that basically 3 biggest competitors. The first one is the one more closer to ours, DocTera. It's an internet website. It is quite user-friendly. You can book online. However, we saw radiology availabilities in Berlin as only 2 centers. So something is not matching, and the patient needs to check around by himself, so it doesn't show to you where to find it. Well, that's what we want to say instead, to find it in a really easy way. Ars Termine and Giameda, basically they're doing the same job as DocTera, but they're really not user-friendly. You need to fill like endless forms, so you cannot book online, the patient needs to call. However, they do have more radiology availabilities, so that's what we want to tackle.
Okay, we have discussed at this time is over.